So it looks like King hasn't been completely honest with his documentary. It just looks very sus, and some people are even starting to suspect if it was just a PR stunt to cover everything up and to promote his merch. But whatever it was weird, and we're gonna get into it. And not only that, Nique exposes him as well.
So let's get straight into the drama.
Okay, so we have to go back, okay? You've already seen the whole series of Carmen and Corey versus Nique and King and explaining everything and breaking everything down. Well, we have to go furthermore back and focus a little bit more on Nique and King and their situation of what happened before Nique made the post and a little bit after. Now, in King's documentary, he actually admitted that he cheated.
Things went wrong in our relationship behind closed doors down the line. I actually cheated, you know what I'm saying? I cheated my decision on certain things that us behind closed doors had multiple conversations about. She accepted me back.
But he didn't cheat once, he cheated twice. Because of that, Nique started to have trust issues with King, and the relationship wasn't the best due to all those trust issues. And Nique started to build a real close bond to Carmen. During this time, I guess King started to grow some type of suspicion that Nique was cheating on him. So this is when he created that, you know, lie to gather the information if Nique was doing something.
I grew closer to Carmen. I would do stuff, and then I guess he felt that I was with Carmen every day, so he was making the rumor up so that way he could get close to somebody and figure out what I was doing, because I obviously was telling Carmen because I was close to her, which is nuts.
After everything got out and when Nique found out about Carmen knowing certain shit and all that, apparently from what they're saying, the next day Nique and King are at home, and this is when she makes the post, allegedly King effing Carmen.
We were actually in the house together, y'all.
I actually was in the house before the post was even made.
I had just found out this news the day before, but instead of him coming and trying to explain, he ran away from the situation. He ignored my calls. When he got home, he ignored me as if though I did something wrong to him. He's supposed to be explaining to me, okay, well baby, I know you hearing this, but it's not that. I got the complete opposite from him. He put it as if though I had did something to him. Before I made that tweet, I came to him and I said, I'm finna tweet something that I'm never gonna be able to come back from. You know I don't like putting my business out. You know I don't like putting our business out, but I need to know the real story. I need to hear you talk now, because I can only go off of what Ebony is telling me, what Carmen is telling me. You need to talk to me, and if you're not gonna talk to me, I'm gonna get my information from somewhere else. I'm begging you. I said to him and I said, I'm begging you, tell me what's going on. And he like, no, I don't care. I did what I did, da 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 da. He's like, got this big energy, like I did something to.
But with King, it was a whole different story.
I remember her telling me like, I'm about to say da 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 da, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I turned my back on her like, come on now, like, it's not that serious. Like, we not on that.
He didn't tell us how Nique was begging, asking him to just give her information that she needed so she can feel closure, so she can feel secure.
Everybody hiding around you. You just find out, and the person that you feel like you should trust the most, the person that you feel like y'all have some type of connection, is not talking to you and make it seem like as if though you did the wrong. So I'm like, you know what? I don't have to deal with this, both of y'all at this point. And that's why I tweeted my tweet. That's why it went from what it was. And then when I tweeted the tweet, that's when he wanted to talk. That's when he wanted to come say, why did you do that? But that's what happened.
In a way, I understand why she posted it. I understand she acted out on her emotions though. What did she really think she was going to get by posting it on social media? It really escalated. There was that mysterious Instagram page that said Carmen was cheating on King, you know? So I wonder if that was back on Nique's head seeing my video I made, and she's like, you know, maybe someone else has information, and by posting it she thought she could get some closure. But that's really messed up that you couldn't even tell her that it took her to a stage of posting it on social media.
2 and 3, talking about a situation online. You got millions, thousands of people listening to y'all, talking y'all business that don't even know y'all, but just know y'all for camera. I'm not finna do that. I don't like being public humiliated. And I wasn't hiding. It wasn't the fact that I was hiding or just Then the third is just the fact that that wasn't cool. The same night everybody got off the live, I came back home and she was asleep with Kaiser, and I was furious. I actually ended up hearing things that I knew.
The thing is, if he just gave Nique the closure that she needed, if this is the case and she's telling the complete truth, then this wouldn't have happened.
I knew already. It was like I was emoji close to really probably getting my information that I wanted to get, and I didn't get it.
Again, I'm assuming is the whole cheating thing, which, I don't know, Nique does not talk about that at all.
But nobody never asked me how I feel. Nobody never asked me, are you okay?
But according to Nique, people did.
A lot of people asked him, was he okay? Even my family members, even if the situation was happening to me, a lot of people asked him, was he okay? A lot of people asked him how he felt. Maybe he just didn't want to hear it.
Nobody knows the truth, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more I wouldn't say because I'm not trying to hurt. I wouldn't do that.
And it's sad because Nique still doesn't know. She still doesn't know to this day, according to her, if it's true or not.
It was a rumor that he started. If it is a rumor, I still will never know the truth. It's a rumor that he started. I just feel like at the time, I feel like it was an unnecessary rumor. If it was just something unnecessary. Like, why would somebody that's so close to me, like if you're my boyfriend, why would you make up something about somebody that's so close to me? If it was made up, if it didn't happen. And it was like a very, very in-depth story. I would never get that.
I can't help but to feel in his documentary, he did it in a way to make himself look like a victim. He admitted to a mistake he did, but he didn't tell the full truth of everything that happened and that went down. And it's a sucky situation that they're in, because that's what happens in social media. When you don't tell the whole truth, it all snowballs effects. It can either really damage your career or it can really take you up depending on how you handle it. You know, look at Chris Sells, someone who's not honest and open and transparent to his audience, and his career kind of went downhill on YouTube, that is. I feel like YouTube is, yes, there's an entertainment side, but there's the transparency and the relationship aspect of it. Your audience are basically having a relationship with you. And if you lie or just are dishonest to them, things like this, people are going to start questioning things. And that's why it's important, if you have some drama, is to get everyone, sit down with maybe a media, what do you call it? A counselor? I don't know what you call it. The person in the middle, and just talk it out and try to solve it. But see, YouTubers have a lot of ego problems and they don't want to talk about their mistakes. They want to be in the right. And that's when everything just goes downhill for one of the parties. Like, how hard is it to actually explain everything to Nique to why you did what you did? How come he couldn't just do something so simple as that? Until she made the post, from what she said. But at the same time, she said that she still doesn't know. So, I don't know. I'm starting to think all these bitches are fake. Anyway, good night.